I have my poopy looking filter on that literally looks like vomit, but that's okay because it's dark. Okay, well, a couple of things. I'm bothered right now. I'm bothered a lot because I had a really intense, super vivid dream, and I don't remember a substantial portion of it. Now, the parts that I do remember, though, are pretty strange, and I feel they are significant. Um, but I've been kind of digging into my brain the entire day, attempting to remember the rest, and all I was able to do was uncover some, details, basically. And those details are something related to the Pacific Northwest. Now, I was seeing Oregon and Washington and that area from above, like what looked like from space. And I took particular notice of lakes and rivers. And I noticed that they started boiling or shifting. It's hard to explain. They were somehow changing. They were not the same. And amidst all of that, I was simultaneously kind of on the ground surface level where I saw this really strange character that was talking to me for quite a while. He was talking to me and showing me things, things on the computer, other things that I don't remember, but it felt like it lasted an eternity, like things he was showing me. And his appearance is what really got to me. So remember last time I shared my dream and we had a character, that was Islamic looking with black beard, and he had these pristine like features to him. This character had long red ginger hair, red head, with a red beard, with these striking eyes. And after waking up and going about my day, I didn't even realize it until recently. I'm like, oh, well, doesn't that resemble our buddy in iPad Go 2? And it very much so does. His hair was not in a ponytail in the dream. It was free flowing, but the resemblance is uncanny. And there's only one thing I remember vividly from our conversation. He was saying, "You know who I am." And my response was, "I've known you since childhood." Now, this kind of creeps me out. I don't want to be associated with the proverbial dark side like that, but maybe it wasn't him. I don't know what this has to do with the Pacific Northwest. I mean, there was a lot more to the dream. There's so much going on. My brain is struggling to remember it. But the clearest memory is the red-headed, long-haired individual that I saw. Looked to be about in his 30s. Really piercing eyes, really powerful gaze, really intelligent look. And he was wearing normal clothes. He wasn't wearing anything Egyptian or whatever. He was just wearing some blue jacket with a shirt and some jeans or something. Now, well, before I go, guys, so tomorrow I will be on the podcast discussing my near-death experience yet again. It's been quite a number of times now, and I'll share it below whenever it's ready. It's not live or anything, so if it takes a week or two to get ready, and then I'll just share it then. If it takes a day, then I'll share it here. One more thing, though. This is kind of a local thing, but since there's a guy that watches from my city, another guy that literally lives down the street from me that watches my channel, I want to ask you too. Do you guys know that we have tarantulas and scorpions in San Diego? Because my coworker captured a huge tarantula the other day. I saw it with my own eyes. And I asked him, I'm like, hey, I didn't know we had tarantulas in San Diego. And he's like, oh, yeah, I saw another one the other day, too. And I lived in Arizona for 7 years. I saw really large tarantulas and scorpions there. Never seen one here, not a scorpion or tarantula a single time. Even in the desert areas, even in the east, where the desert starts, I never even seen them there. But I'm not surprised that there would be tarantulas in the desert, but we're talking about the middle of the city here. But yeah, we have 3 different species of scorpion and 2 different species of tarantula. And I'm just surprised. Having been here on and off for many years, I never knew that. Possibly Mandela effect, possibly not. I just thought I'd bring it up because it's important to me.